Welcome to Pro happened 4 years ago for We the People, I think. I saw on YouTube.
Yeah, I think.
What's the story? Like, did we answer the We the People question? How they came in?
Uh, we kind of answered it, but I was like, but anyway, I'll just go back to it. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
fuck
Um,
it.
fuck it. Uh, so yeah, then the Hoffman Ride to Glory, and then I think Fu Man, because I never had a phone, so I had to get my friends' phones and upload it on their phones, or they would send it to me on Facebook Messenger, and I'd just upload all my like Instagram clips to Facebook because I just didn't have a phone and Facebook wasn't on computers at that. Instagram wasn't on computers at that point.
Huh.
So then Fu Man, the photographer, if you know who he is,
Yeah, I've heard his
he,
name.
I put a clip of me doing a fakey crooked down a rail on Facebook, and he saw it and messaged me and was like, "Oh, I want to shoot a Ride UK did these things called first looks, which is like I guess up and coming riders." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then he came down, we shot a photo for that, and then he was shooting, and that's kind of how I met him. And then he was shooting a trip for Proper, and
And you were
they,
on property.
I wasn't on Proper yet though. This is kind
Okay.
of how I got onto
Okay, I
Proper,
got you.
and him and Cleggy Rowland, who was TM in Proper at that point, got like pretty drunk one night. And Fu Man texted me. I guess he had spoke to Cleggy about me, and they were like, "Fuck it, let's just get him on this trip." But like, I
Nice.
think they were like 3 days into it, and he texted me like 2 in the morning. Oh, it might have been, I don't know what time it was specifically. It was pretty late though, and he was like, "You've got to get on a train tomorrow morning at like 8 a.m. or something, and you're coming to Sheffield." And I was like, "Oh." And I just turned up with like on this Proper trip, and
Fuck yeah.
and then I was on Proper for like,
So who's the new kid? You know, what
yeah, it
what
was so
what
weird. I was
phase of
like,
Jordan were you at this point? Were you colorful bike and wheels and shit?
"Oh, we weren't there yet." No, we weren't there. And
Okay.
then on that same trip, Paul Robinson, the Aklar and We the People team manager, um, rang Fu Man and was basically just like, just does Jordan want to ride for a car? And I was, so this is all happening on one trip basically, and I was
Fuck
just like,
yeah.
what the fuck? And obviously I said yes, and then I think 6, 7 months down the line, Paul emailed me and was just like, "I feel like it would make sense if you rode for We the People as well as a Aklar." And I was
Nice.
like, "Fuck, oh yeah, 100%."
Hell
We the
yeah.
People was like my first ever bike, my first ever complete BMX. So it's
Yeah.
like,
That's like
felt it just
they're based
felt
over
right.
there, right? Where are they based out of? We the People.
Germany
Germany.
alone.
And what's the distributor's name? Like it's We the People and Eclat, and then is there
Traffic,
something else? Traffic
traffic.
distribution? Is that the name? Because I know like the ones here, but I'm not familiar with all the
Yeah,
ones
traffic's the one in
around the world.
Germany.
That's dope. So you've been
Yeah,
there, obviously.
yeah, it's sick. It's
Yeah.
like pretty cool going into the office, and they have just loads of like, they're always working on you, like always doing new shit.
Yeah. That's dope.
They're always just trying to like push, I guess, just push like products and make new shit.
Does We the People have like a filmer? Is Grant basically? But he's
Grant,
freelance now, right?
yeah, he's freelance now. Grant was the filmer, but there's no filmer at the moment. No filmers.
I think that's dying out. I think like brands having filmers, like
Yeah,
dedicated paid filmers, is dying out, which is
and I feel like you
wild.
always used to be able to like pinpoint a filmer would be, they would have their brand that they would
Yeah,
have. Like Peter Adam was United.
yeah,
Like,
for
you know,
real. That's big time. Who else? Who else was?
Chadwick was always Shadow.
Yeah,
And you were
yeah.
Sabrosa
I
too.
was Sabrosa. That was fun.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's it.
Chadwick did it for so long, dude. I loved it. Like he got that job years before I did, and then he stayed years after I'd left. And Chadwick's a fucking legend. I love that guy. And he was the
He's
first dude
so
I
good.
did Kanode Nose with. I went over to his house, and
Oh,
this
really?
the first episode of Kanode Nose
Oh,
is with
that's sick.
Mr. Chadwick.
Uh,
So you got on We the People, and then you're like, all right, this makes sense. So you're just flow team And then
Both teams.
what gets you the bump over the, like, how long from
Good question. I
close to
still have
pro?
no idea why they put me first. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I feel like I was pretty at this point. I was pretty like all I wanted to do was ride my bike. Or like I told Paul that I think he might have messaged me and been like, kind of like, what do you want to get from this kind of thing?
Nice.
So like just to see, and I was just like, all I want to do is ride my bike and travel. I think that was like along the lines that I said. That's all I guess that's all I still want to do, to be honest. Just like travel as much as I can and just ride my bike and film videos.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's
So,
just like
that's so good. You're living the dream. So
I know. So I literally am. It's mental. I don't even like. I don't believe it sometimes.
Is this real life? Like,
Mm.
reached the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that clip. If you want to support me and the podcast, just subscribe and share the show with your friends. The full episode is in the description, so if you haven't, go check that out. It's also available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and wherever you listen to podcasts. And the goal is just to grow. So if you could share the show with your BMX homies, that'd be dope. Anybody that you know that is a BMX nerd and would enjoy this podcast, do me that favor, and we'll keep all these clips coming and one episode every week. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.